He's going to throw again on second down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Got his man, Thomas has it. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Thornton on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Lamar. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Back on second and goal. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, first and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, it can transform a short completion into a big play.
10 at the 20-yard line.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone now. Complete over the middle. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is second and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's good. Titans
The designed run, Jackson keeping it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lower the deficit to a single possession. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Toward his sideline, and he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Putting the tight end in motion. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. You put a receiver in motion right. Back to the air they go on 2nd down. And they get to him again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And they just get the play off. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. complete. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-8 ball game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're facing fourth down. They're leaving the offense out there. They're going to try to throw for it. Throwing this one back of the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. From the gun, Jackson sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate. Well, if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely, this guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in. But not this time.
Lamar now from the gun. He finds Neighbors right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans tie and can take the lead here in the second. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Titans take the lead on that successful kick.
Texans 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They give it to him again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
They're in the long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A pickup of 17. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing from the gun here. It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking in the air here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You don't become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Offense to the line, second down. He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 6. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Thornton on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors the one he was throwing for. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
From the 24 once again. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Neighbors with the catch. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Now Jackson on third down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set, let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Titans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, this young man struggled to limit the interceptions this rookie season, and they've shown a lot of patience. But we know that NFL stands for not for long, especially if you're a QB that's interception prone.
On first down, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
16 at the 28-yard line.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Hey, out, sit out.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that cuts the lead in half. Down to 3. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air on 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On the ready,
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
A give now from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Viking 18. Ready alert. Ready alert. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Ready.
Snap should come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty.
Set up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there.
Ready. 79 Broncos.
Throw here, 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
19. Pioneer. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here.
19 Cardinal. 18
Gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70. 18 left. 18 Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing from the gun. This time not able to get it to him. He's got a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Cougar 19. Street. Street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
18 Cardinals.
He'll throw it. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
From the red zone now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Jackson now on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Lamar throwing again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Thornton on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Oh, get hot! 180! 13. Hey, Ozzy! Shut up! You at X. Return it.
Jackson trying to get after the pick. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Lamar off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Now Jackson off the play action. He rolls to his right. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. We've set it down from 37.
First down.
First down, here's Lamar. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone. They'll really pull it out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Returnable from the 1. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They bring Collins in motion right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Handoff now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
So we're through 3 here. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Play action, here's Jackson. Vacates quickly left side. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Titans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with it His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Titans cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go!
They'll send him over right. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Lawrence trying again on second. Complete left side to Thomas. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
And the Texans first down.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Let's go!
Back to the air, Lawrence. They did it! He made the interception! And the Titans have some new life in the fourth!
Lawrence's pass.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. And with enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a fourth-quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Titans jump in front now by 5.
40. Texans 35.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Lawrence with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
First down throw, Lawrence. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Once again here, second and 10. Oh, he lost the football! And the Titans pick it up. He's at the 30, the 10, at the 5. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Titans push the lead up to 12.
Titans 47, Texans 35.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On play action now, Lawrence. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough second and 17. Down after getting this up to the 22.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Titans in the dime, third down, 6 DBs out there. They bring Thomas in motion. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 back.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And this one does not go far. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
We put a receiver in motion left. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his own hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go straight.
And pushing the tight end over.
Check smash, check smash. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
Lightning, 79 Bronco. Hurt. Mustang 19.
Desperation time here. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
70 Lion. 19, Pioneer.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it. And the Titans take over off their 3rd interception of this game. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.